Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can generate open graph images for your Next.js application. So when you share your link with someone, it looks like this, where you have a nice image on the background, and not like this, where it's very plain looking.
Alright, so here I have a Next.js application, and in the public folder I place the open graph image that I want to use. You can name it whatever you want, but I think this name is justifies its purpose. And to use it, we have to go to source and open up our main layout file. And here Next gives us a object called metadata. The object name has to be metadata because that's what Next will look for. And Next also gives us a type that you can import from Next itself. And here at first we need to set up our base URL, which I set up to makeastracker.com for now. You can obviously set up your own domain, and then we can set up our title, our description. These will show up in your SEO or your meta tags. And you also have options to add your open graph images. So in a open graph object, you just set up your image. Since our is in public folder, so I'm just like slash our file path name. And you can also have a bunch of other options, like if you want to have for Twitter cards, you can set that in a Twitter object. And that should be pretty much it in terms of our current need. So we'll just save that and run our localhost. Sorry. Now if you inspect, you should see all the tags. Go to head and see, now we have here our title, description, I think, yeah, also our open graph images. So now if you want to test your open graph images, it's probably hard to, I'm not sure if you can do it with localhost. We have to host it, and then we can use a tool like opengraph.xyz. So if you are confident, you can just directly deploy it and test here. So I just deployed my site. Since I'm using Versa, it was pretty easy, but you can probably use a dev environment or tunneling software like ngrok. So we'll just copy this, go to open graph, paste, check website. Now you can see how things work out. So you can see our title, description, and the nice open graph image. This is how it look on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, and Discord in all the major softwares. Pretty cool. I also added a few other options to make it more SEO friendly. Now this is alright for static sites like landing pages, but what if you have a dynamic page, right? Like a blog site or e-commerce where different page have different open graph images and titles. In the website we have a blog section, and we have a couple of vlogs here. So let's go to one. To generate open graph for this dynamic page, let's open up the file, which is this file. Inside blog slag I have a file called page.tsx, and since we need a dynamic metadata for this one, we'll have a function called generate metadata, which returns a promise called metadata. Just note the function name has to be same, because that's what Next.js will look for. And inside the function we will have access to the params and the slag. So in here we can do a bunch of dynamic stuff, like let's import our post by the slag. This is just a function I have to import my blog details, and we'll just return our object, the objects that we want to use for our metadata tag. So same as before, we have access to our title. We'll just set our title to like post or title. We can set our open graph image. So in the post I have a field for featured image that I'm getting dynamically, and if it doesn't exist, we'll just use our default open graph image. And same, we can also use our Twitter. So we'll save that, and that should be enough. So same as before, you just deploy the changes. So let's do that. Alright, so the site is ready. So we'll go to makers tracker, go to blog, select the blog, copy, same, go to open graph, copy, paste, check website. And now we can see for dynamically our data is now generated. We have a dynamic title, dynamic description, and dynamic open graph. We don't have a dynamic description because we haven't set that yet. So if we do that, that will work as well. That's how you can use Next.js to easily generate your metadata and open graph images. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.